2,000 years after the departure of Jesus the Christ. The prophets are back to teach the real Jews, the 12 tribes of Israel, their true nationality. This is their campaign.
On the Sermon on the Mount, when Jesus transcended God.
Who was Christ for?
His Father.
Paul, stop.
Subject ourselves to these things, right, brother? Brother, let me ask you a question, brother. Brother, let me ask you a question, brother. Let me ask you a question. Tomorrow, what's tomorrow? What's the significance of tomorrow? Huh? Easter Sunday. Come in, brother. I'm not gonna bite. Ask you a question. Give me Colossians 2 verse 8. You said tomorrow's Easter Sunday, right?
Yeah.
Now, what is Easter about? You don't know, right? So why do we keep these things? Why do we do these things? Why do we do these things?
I have no idea.
Now, check this out. This is the reason why. Give me, I think it's Matthew, is it Mark 6? 7, read that. This is the reason why we do these things. I might say, what is the significance behind Easter? What is the significance behind Christmas, Mother's Day? And people say, I don't know. We just do these things. Is that it?
Mark chapter 7 verse 6. He answered and said unto them, where hath Isaiah prophesied of you hypocrites? As it is written, this people honor me with their lips, but their heart is far from me.
So Isaiah said, blacks are hypocrites. Why? Because we honor God with our lips. We give lip service. We say we love God. We will do anything for the Lord. We love Lord Jesus Christ. Read.
Howbeit in vain they do worship me, teaching for doctrines the commandments of men.
And lies, they do worship me. Because if you look at all the customs that we celebrate, Easter, Mother's Day, Thanksgiving, New Year's, Christmas, these are all lies and commandments of man. Think about it. When did we learn Christmas? When did we learn Easter? Under what religion? Christianity. When did we learn Christianity? What historical time period did we learn Christianity? Did blacks always worship Christianity or slavery? Read on.
Howbeit in vain they do worship me, teaching for doctrines the commandments of men. For laying aside the commandment of God, ye hold the tradition of men.
You hear that? Laying aside the commandment of God, we do hold the tradition of men. Because check this out. You ever ask yourself, Easter's supposed to worship or represent the resurrection of Christ, right? Now, did you ever ask yourself, why is there a bunny rabbit and eggs involved in the process? Think about that. You ever ask yourself that? Yeah, think about it. So I'm gonna have, look. So you ask yourself a question. Where does a bunny rabbit laying eggs have to do with anything with Christ? Nothing. Give me 1 Samuel chapter 7 verse 3. Now, Easter goes back to an ancient god, a pagan god, called Ashtaroth or Ishtar. You ever heard of Isis? Yeah, Isis is all the same god. Or you ever heard they say Mother Nature? Mother Nature is the same god. You have Isis, you have Ishtar, you have Easter, you have Esther, you have Diana, Ashtaroth. Read that. This is the origins of Easter. Easter descends. The reason why a bunny rabbit lays eggs, because a bunny rabbit represents fertility. And that's where you get eggs from. Easter, Ashtaroth, was the goddess of fertility.
Right.
And that's why they have a bunny rabbit eggs. And you do Easter hunts. It's all traditions of man. Read that.
1 Samuel chapter 7 verse 3. And Samuel spake unto all the house of Israel, saying, if you do return unto the Lord with all your hearts, then put away the strange gods and Ashtaroth.
So the Bible says, if you do what?
And Samuel speaking to all the house of Israel, saying, if ye do return unto the Lord with all your heart, then put away the strange gods and Ashtaroth.
And then, if we return to God with all our hearts, because a lot of times, do you go to church?
I stopped going. I ain't going a long time.
Good. Because there's lies in the church. They teach us Easter Sunday is the resurrection of Christ. But then you go on Sunday with your children and have a bunny rabbit hunt, an Easter egg hunt. You're like, wait a minute. Excuse me, Mr. Pastor. What does this have to do with the Bible? They say, see the good Lord, just don't ask me questions. That's because he cannot answer the questions. It has nothing to do with the Bible. Give me Isaiah 29 now. So Easter comes from the god Ashtaroth, the goddess of fertility. This is the two Babylons, or the papal worship. So this is this book, the author of this book is by Alexander Hislop. We go to page 103. You see what it says at the top? Bring your kids closer. Bring your kids closer.
No, they which one? Top.
Yeah, the top. It says Easter, right? Yeah.
It says Easter, right?
Okay, now let's go to the section where it says Easter. I'm going to read it. It says, then look at Easter. What means the term Easter itself? It is not a Christian name. It bears Chaldean origin on its very forehead. For when we look at Chaldean origins, Chaldeans were the wise men of Babylon. So Babylonian origins. Easter is nothing else than Astarte, one of the titles of Beltis, the Queen of Heaven, whose name, as pronounced by the people of Nineveh, was evidently identical with that now in common use in this country. So Easter, give me Jeremiah chapter 44 now. So Easter comes from an Astarte, Istar, or Ashtoreth, the goddess of fertility, or what he said is the Queen of Heaven. That's where you get Mother Nature, or Isis. It's all the same God. That's why you have Mother's Day. Mother's Day is going to the same worship, or the Queen of Heaven, putting women on a pedestal in representation of Ashtoreth, or Diana, or Isis. It's the same God. But you didn't know this, did you? No. Because why? We have been taught lies through the traditions of man. What man taught us? The Christian church. Who taught us? Christianity. Our slave master taught us Christianity. And we uphold these traditions because why? They say, you want to hide anything in the book? I mean, they just want to hide anything from a black man. What? Hide it in a book. Jeremiah chapter 44, verse 15. Read that.
Jeremiah chapter 44, verse 15. Then all the men which knew that their wives had burned incense unto other gods, and all the women that stood by, a great multitude.
Because, are you married? You're not married. Because a lot of times, the reason why the black man or the Hispanic man will go to church is because of their women. And our woman drags us into these false ideologies, and then what? We partake in them just for the woman, just for the girl. This is up to the black man, because you're not married, right? Are you devil for women? Okay. A lot of times the black man, the reason why you see a black man out in church, he's probably not married. But if he's in church, more than likely, he's married because of his woman. Because we know there's nothing in the church for a black man. The church does not teach the black man how to be mature or to be a leader or to be a guider, to guide his household and his children. We don't learn that from the church. We learn that from TV. Read.
And all the women that stood by, a great multitude, even all the people that dwelt in the land of Egypt and Pathros, answered Jeremiah, saying, as for the word that thou hast spoken unto us in the name of the Lord, we will not hearken unto thee.
So you have wicked, rebellious people back then. They says, whatever you bring out of the Bible, we don't want to listen. We're comfortable in our ways. That's what people today, we tell them that Easter is not of God. Easter is of the devil. It's pagan idolatry. They said, well, I know this is the only thing I know through tradition. We're not going to listen unto you, even though we showed you out of the Bible that Easter has nothing to do with God and grace. Right. It's a tradition of man. Read on.
But we will certainly do whatsoever thing going forth out from our own mouth.
We will do whatever we want. We're still going to go tomorrow and would celebrate Easter and have an Easter Easter hunt for eggs. We're gonna hide the eggs. We're gonna decorate it. Think about it. Why do you decorate the eggs? Why do you have an Easter egg hunt? It's unknown. It is known. It all extends to the goddess of fertility, Ashtoreth. Do we have a picture of Ashtoreth? Because when you look at somebody get a picture of Ashtoreth on their phone.
Out of our own mouth to burn incense unto the Queen of Heaven.
Wait, to burn incense unto what?
Unto the Queen of Heaven.
To burn incense unto what?
The Queen of Heaven.
So the women and the men were burning incense to who?
The Queen of Heaven.
They were burning incense unto the Queen of Heaven. Let's go back to the two Babylons to show you what is Easter actually in the Bible. It's the Queen of Heaven. It has nothing to do with Christ. It was before Christ was around. Now we're going to go right back to the page. I showed that.
To burn incense unto the Queen of Heaven.
Now, when you go back to the two Babylons, it says Easter is nothing else than Astar. One of the titles of Beltis, the Queen of Heaven. I'll read it again. Easter is nothing else than Astarte or Ashtoreth. Ashtoreth is the Hebrew pronunciation. It says one of the titles of Beltis, the Queen of Heaven. Now read that.
To burn incense unto the Queen of Heaven. Easter
is the worship of the Queen of Heaven, Ashtoreth or Isis, Diana of Ephesus. Read on.
And to pour out drink offerings unto her, as we have done.
Read.
We and our fathers, our kings and our princes, in the cities of Judah and in the streets of Jerusalem, for then had we plenty of victuals and worked well and saw no evil.
So even back during Jeremiah's time, we will look at the time period of Jeremiah. He lived during the Babylonian time period. That was around 600 BC. 600 years before Christ, they were pouring out and giving homage to the Queen of Heaven. And we still do it to this day, brother. Nothing has changed. Everything that you've been worshiping to this day is idolatry. And the reason why is because why? You follow what the false guise of Christianity. Let me ask you a question. What color is Christ?
I always think you're right.
You think? Why you say that?
I don't know. We don't know.
Think about it. Because we do know. The reason why we follow Easter and all these false ideologies, because we don't know who Christ is, and we don't know who the truth of the Bible. Because if you knew who Christ was and what Christ taught, you would never been tricked. You would never follow the traditions of man. But because you don't know who Christ is and what he taught, you follow the traditions of man. Because do you read the Bible? You do? Did you read in the Bible where Christ said to celebrate Easter? No. Did you read in the Bible that Christ said to go to church on Sunday? What day is the Lord's day? The Sabbath day. Saturday. Did you read in the Bible where it says Christ said to celebrate my birth, which is Christmas? Or birthdays? So what are you following? Think about it. What are you really following? If you believe in God and the church is supposed to be teaching you God, why is everything that they are doing has nothing to do with the Bible? Has no origins in the Bible? Why? What are you really worshiping? You're worshiping your slave master, the traditions of man.
Right.
You're in idolatry. Read that. The book of Revelation. These are your kids?
Yeah.
Now, brother, this is important because you have your kids over there. You made a statement. I don't want them to know this yet. It's the truth. Think about it. You don't want them to know the truth. So you want them to know the things that America has taught them. Lies. To teach them that it's okay to celebrate a pagan god. It's okay not to know the image of Christ. Brother, like I said, the children, they learn the most at that age. Their brain's like a sponge. What you teach them at that age is what they're going to grow up with. So if you give me that, give me Proverbs 22 verse 6 real quick. It's important that you have your children learn what you're learning, which is the truth. Because if not, brother, we would never be able to turn the tides. Read.
Proverbs chapter 22 verse 6. Train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it.
You're supposed to train up your child in the way they should go. Meaning you teach them from youth, and they're not going to depart from it. But if you teach your child, it's okay to celebrate Easter Sunday and go for an egg hunt, because bunny rabbits lay eggs supposedly. I don't understand where that is. I've never seen a bunny rabbit lay egg.
Right.
It's okay to teach them that that Christmas is Christ's birthday. It's okay not to know the image of Christ or your nationality. You understand what I'm saying, brother? Give me Psalm 78 verse 5 now. So it's important for what you learn, brother, to research this stuff and teach your children. Because they're the future. Now, look at the state of our kids. Is the state of our kids are we in good condition? Are we in a good condition? Yeah, the kids? Yeah? So, you don't see the kids on the streets selling drugs, killing each other in Chicago, getting women pregnant. So is that in good condition? No, we're destroyed.
Right.
So why would you want to continue kids in that destructive path? No, it's up to you to train them up in the laws of God. So they won't follow what the gang bangers, or the drug dealers, or the pimps, or the murderers, or the thieves. You're supposed to train it, because what? Black people, our teacher and our guide is the TV. That's what I think about. The way they dress, the way we talk, the way we communicate, it's all for what? TV. It's all for the so-called hip-hop culture. It's all for the churches, but not from God. Read that.
Psalm chapter 78 verse 5. For he established a testimony in Jacob and appointed a law in Israel.
God established a testimony, meaning we are testified in the Bible. I mean, our history, everything that we've been through, brother, is in the Bible. Look on the side right here. What do you see yourself? What do you see yourself on the side? American flag, Hispanic. What's your father's nationality? So what do you see yourself on the side? What do you see here? Judah. Brother, this is the truth that they've been hiding for our people for centuries. Centuries they kept this knowledge from you. Why? Because we're in a great matrix called America or Babylon the Great. They will not teach you in an educational system. They will not teach you in a religious institution. They will not show you on the news or Gone Black or the Discovery Channel or the History Channel. They're not going to show you this. The only person that's going to show you is God's chosen elect. The prophets will show you this, brother. Read this.
For he established a testimony in Jacob.
Brother, our whole history is testified in the Bible. Our slave trade, our identity, our culture extends from the Bible. But we were never taught this in church, but you will never know this. We're going to show you our slavery is in the Bible. Your ancestors can be traced through these forefathers. But you walk around calling yourself an African American, and then you're going to teach your children, then your children's going to grow up with a low self-esteem. Why would you want to do that? No, you don't. Because if you love your kids, you would teach them the proper way. You would teach them who they are. And they'll grow up to be outstanding men and outstanding women. Not pimps, not drug dealers, not hoes, not prostitutes. Because that's our women today. Because we have no standard. Read on.
For and appointed a law in Israel.
We have a law. A law is to refrain us from to commit our own sexual lusts. A law is to keep us bound, to keep us in order, to know right from wrong. Because do we know right from wrong, really? Let me ask you a question. If I had sex with 10 women, is that right or wrong? Yeah? Now, if I had sex with 10 women, is that right or wrong? By what standards? How do you know adultery is wrong? The Bible. Now, if I steal from you, is that right or wrong? How? The Bible, see? That's what God established a law. Now, if you look at our people, do we keep God's laws? Huh? No, look, you can look on the streets. We have drug dealers on the streets. In Philadelphia alone, the guy came up to us and said, yo, you guys all right? There's been a murder every day on this block. Because our people don't know thou shalt not kill. To love thy neighbor as thyself. Our people don't know right from wrong. They don't have discretion on how to discern, okay, if my brother stuck in my shoe, how shall I react? No, a Negro get hot-headed and should put his brother to death. How should I dress my daughter in a way that brothers don't whistle at her or try to seduce her? How do I teach my daughter what to find in a good man? What is a good man? How do you teach that? No, you don't know. Because the only knowledge that you have is what the TV has taught you. That's the only moral knowledge that you have. Read.
Which he commanded our fathers.
Which he established a testimony in the law, which he did what?
Which he commanded our fathers.
He commanded our fathers to do what?
That they should make them known to their children.
God gave you the law so you can make them known to your children. Read.
That the generation to come might know them.
That the generation, meaning their children to come, might know them. So you stop what? STDs, AIDS, murder,
Right.
black on black crime. You stop the gang banging. You stop the abortion. You stop the baby mothers. You have control of that. Think about if everybody within the community applied thou shalt not kill, there'll be no murder.
Right.
If everybody applied to what? Marriage is honorable. To marry the wife you have sex with and that you raise your children with. There'll be no AIDS, no diseases.
Right.
There'll be no abortion. It starts with one person. Then what? Through your example, people will follow pursuit.
Right.
That's why this is so important, brother. Read on.
Right. That the generation to come might know them. Even the children which should be born.
Even the children which shall be born, read,
Who shall arise and declare to them their children.
and who shall rise. So that's the cycle. In order to break this destructive cycle, brother, what's your name? Kurt? My name's Joel. Kurt. In order to break this destructive cycle, you have to teach your children. Your children have to teach their children. Your children's children have to teach their children. And then what? You won't. The white man won't look at us, or other nations say, look at these people. They're no good. They don't. These are animals. These are zombies. Can I ask your child a question real quick? Let me ask you a question. Come here. Three of you. Come here. Give me a minute. Let me ask you a question. Let me come over here. Do you know Jesus Christ? Do you know Jesus Christ? Which one is Jesus Christ on here? Which one? Which one is Jesus Christ, little man? Sister, which one is Jesus Christ? Brother, you see? You say you think which one? What do you think is Jesus Christ? Two. What do you think is Jesus Christ? Damn. You see it? Boom. Destruction. Now, you know, by that alone, it's all psychological. What's going to happen? Psychologically, they think that's Jesus Christ. So what's going to happen? They're going to grow up. They might bleach their skin because they think that their skin color is ugly. The girls might grow up and perm their hair because they think that to have straight wavy hair is beautiful. They're going to grow up to hate themselves. You ever see what's the experiment? The doll test. You ever see the doll test? When they tested out, they did an experiment in college. They had two dolls. They had the children say, which one's the beautiful doll and which one's the ugly doll? You ever see that experiment? Go home and look at that experiment. Look on the what experiment?
CNN, the most recent one. CNN Anderson.
The Anderson Cooper CNN. They have a doll experiment. And the children as young as them, they said the black doll is ugly and the white doll is beautiful. They all said, every single child said the same thing. Why? It starts with this. Image is everything.
That's right.
Image is what you place in your mind is what you believe to be. And what is in their mind is that image. And when they see themselves in the mirror, they don't see beauty. They don't see Christ or God. And they begin to hate themselves. And then that's why they hate themselves. So the women go sleep around, have 10 different baby daddies. The brothers go gang bang and sell a drug. They never love themselves from you. You never instilled the beauty. What is beauty according to the Bible? Give me over this one. Now, your son and your daughter says, that's Christ. That means you have failed the children. You have failed them. But if the cycle be reversed, you can correct it. Read that. Revelation chapter 1.
Revelation chapter 1, verse 14. His head.
Read verse 1.
Chapter 1, verse 1. The revelation of Jesus Christ.
So you hear? This is the revelation or the revealing of Jesus Christ. This is in the New Testament. Now go to verse 14.
Verse 14. His head and his hairs were white like wool.
Now, Jesus Christ, his head and his hairs were white like, whoa, excuse me for a second. So now Jesus Christ's head and his hairs were white like wool. Does this image have woolly hair? No, which image has woolly hair? This or this? That, you understand that? So Jesus Christ's head was white like wool. Which image has woolly hair? That one, very good. Read on.
His head and his hairs were white like wool, as white as snow.
Read.
And his eyes were as a flame of fire.
Does Christ drink wine? Let me ask you another question. Is his eyes red like fire? Which image shows his eyes red like it's fire? Very good. See, children are quick to learn. They pick up very easily. You just got to teach them. That's why it's never too young for them to learn the truth. Brown. So Christ's feet, what color was Christ's feet? You just said it. His feet like unto fine brass. So Christ had what color feet so far? You got it. Brown. Read on.
As if they burned in a furnace.
So if I burn paper or rice in a furnace, what color is going to turn? Huh? You ever see anything burn in fire? You ever see rice or paper burn? You ever see? Oh, let me ask you a question. Dear the Father, if the feet is like unto fine brass and you burn it in a furnace, what color is it going to turn? But you hear that? You hear what your Father said? So his feet would turn what? Black. Read that part again.
And his feet like unto fine brass, as if they burned in a furnace.
What color was Christ's feet? What color? Black. Now, if your feet is black, or a dark color or brown, what color is the rest of your body? Huh? You said brown? So what color is Christ? Brown. So does Christ look like who? Are you brown? So what did Christ look like? You. Did you know that?
That's right.
Christ looks like you.
That's right.
Now let me ask you a question again. Which one of these depictions or images sound more like Christ? Which one? Which one? What about you? Which one? You see? It's never too late to teach your children the truth. You see, just from that alone, they're able to identify what color Christ is. Now give me Proverbs chapter 3. Because, brother, you have to instill wisdom and knowledge in your kids. You have to train up your child in the way they should go. Because if you don't, they're going to continue the self-hatred cycle. Where is that?
Proverbs chapter 3 verse 26. For the Lord shall be thy confidence.
So the Bible says, the Lord shall be thy confidence. Did you know just by knowing that Christ is black, that Christ looks like you, Christ looks like you and you and you?
Right.
That their children is going to grow up with confidence.
Right.
They're not going to hate themselves. They're going to say, wait a minute, Christ had woolly hair. So why should I perm my hair? I'm going to love the hair that God gave me. Because why? I look like Christ.
Yes.
Nobody can tell me that I'm ugly.
Right.
So when a girl says, oh, you're ugly, you're too light-skinned, you're too dark. No, I look like Christ.
Right.
I'm the color of royalty. No, why's your hair nappy? Why is it so kinky? No. I got the hair of God.
That's right.
I got the hair of Christ. Read that again.
For the Lord shall be thy confidence.
The Lord is going to be your confidence and your children's confidence. They're not going to walk down with their head hanging low.
Right.
They're not going to walk down with their pants sagging. Or they're going to know that, wait a minute, we're the greatest people on the earth. Why would I sell drugs to my brother? Why would I pimp myself? Why do I have sex with all these people? Why would I go into drugs? Why would I steal? Why would I kill? Why would I do any of these things? Because I'm the greatest people to ever walk this earth.
Right.
Do that again.
For the Lord shall be thy confidence, and shall keep thy foot from being taken.
And the Lord shall keep your foot from being taken. Means God. You teach your children the Lord's keep it. The God will keep them from being shot down by the cops. God will keep them from being shot down from another brother. God will keep them from getting diseases or getting locked up.
Shalom, Israel. I'm Elder Nathaniel of Israel United in Christ. YouTube likes to shut our channels down, as some of you have noticed, ever so often. Subscribing to join IUIC will assure you will always stay connected to our YouTube accounts. We want to do our best to make sure this truth gets out. Please click and join our subscriber YouTube channel called Join IUIC to stay linked to all of our videos. So again, please make sure you subscribe to this Join IUIC channel to get your latest updates from all our YouTube channels. Shalom.